Hi, and welcome to Top Tap Promotions Diverse Show, episode 108. Today we've got 10 or 11 guests from around the world, as usual. My two co-hosts today is Tina Libia in Switzerland and Steve Andrews in Portugal. So Tina, quickly introduce yourself. Who's Tina Libia and who's Steve Andrews? Then we're going to kick off the show with Amy Rowbottom. So Tina, then Steve, introduce yourself, please.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Tina Libia. I'm originally from South Africa and living in Switzerland. I'm a singer, songwriter, actress, and model, and I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm looking forward to hear all your voices today. I'm so excited. I can't even hide it. So I'm happy to be around, and yes, we're going to take it there.
Hey, the most passionate lady that I've ever heard give anyone music reviews. You're all going to witness it today. Steve Andrews, who's my co-host number 2, and then we'll get the show started. Steve?
Well, indeed, yes, I am Steve Andrews, also known as the Bard of Ely. That is Ely in Cardiff, not Ely in Cambridge. And I'm in Portugal now. I'm a singer-songwriter and an author and an environmental activist. And I think that's probably enough about me. So I'm very pleased to be here, and it's going to be a great show.
And you're the owner of one of the most beautiful beers on the planet as well. That you neglect that fact. But anyway, let's go.
How could I forget that?
Hey, we'll never forget it. So that was my co-host, one in Switzerland, one in Portugal. Here we head over to England. Amy Rowbottom, return to the show. Introduce yourself, dear, and what's the story behind your song, One Size Boots?
Hi, you guys. Yeah, I'm Amy Rowbottom from Yorkshire in England. And my song, One Size Boots, it's a country song. And it's basically about a woman who's unhappy in a marriage and she's looking, for a better life, basically. It's no reflection on my life, by the way, guys. Just so you know. But yeah, it's a really good, catchy, upbeat, feel-good song. I do write in all genres of music. So yeah, I hope you like it, guys.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but you can't say the word hope in this show. There's no hope about it. Everyone will love it. And you have to hear the country artists like Russ and Brittany as well, who's in the show tonight. So sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Amy Rowbottom with One Size Boots.
Thank you.
One love.
Sun on my back and no wind blowing through my hair. Oh yeah. So listen, honey, when the sun goes down, don't wait up, 'cause I'm coming home late. I ain't waiting for the slow dance, for the slow dance. I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride, 'cause for once in my life I'm gonna kick off my one size boots. I'm gonna hitch my skirt real high and loosen buttons down on my blouse. Oh yeah. Paint my lipstick on red and watch my mama look back in her shade. Oh yeah. So tell me, honey, how a one-man woman sleeps alone here right next to you. I ain't waiting for the slow dance, for the slow dance. I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride, 'cause for once in my life I'm gonna kick off my one size boots. Is this always gonna be how you want it? Messing with a no good like you, I'll be long gone, down deep in the night. I ain't waiting I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride. Cause for once in my life, I'm gonna kick off my one size boots. My one size boots. I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride. I'm gonna kick off my one size boots. I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride. I ain't waiting for the slow dance, for the slow dance. I'm gonna pick myself up and get me a stateside ride. Cause for once in my life, I'm gonna kick off my one size boot.
Absolutely fantastic. So that was, sorry, I'll just put a second to pausing it there. That was just wonderful, Amy. Just
Wow.
10 out of 10 from me. Let's hear what the pros have got to say, though. Tina, Libya, what was your thoughts on that wonderful track? Well, I'll load up our next guest, who's Brittany Nicole. Tina?
Yes, Amy, this was really a beautiful, beautiful song. The video is so perfect. It gives a perfect message. And the arrangement in the song is just fire. Your voice in it, it is so beautiful, mesmerizing, catchy. Wow, I love that song. Although you mentioned that it's not about you, it's about the story you were telling. It is absolutely beautiful, and you just brought the song to the top, and you just put some cream on it. Wow, powerful, powerful song, Amy. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Fantastic. Great.
I told you how passionate Tina was. And I'm sorry to do this to you, Tina, but you put it on public Facebook the other. Do you know that lady's 65? Can you bloody believe that? Look, hey, she is absolutely a special lady. She's my sidekick. And thanks for that lovely comment. Amy Rowbottom, hang around for the rest of the show until the next time, darling. That was Amy Rowbottom in England. Yes, right. So from England, we're heading over to Indiana, return to the show for another absolutely beautiful lady and a world-class artist. Brittany Nicole, introduce yourself. And I believe it's a cover this time. Whole Lot of Love. Tell us the story behind that one, please.
It is a cover. Well, hello, I am Brittany Nicole. I am from Indiana, a former rock artist by the name of Michaela. I switched up my genres and kind of surprised everybody after a long hiatus. So I went out to California to record my EP, I Am Brittany Nicole, to kind of launch this new country pop rock kind of sound. And anybody had recorded there, including Led Zeppelin. And Led Zeppelin happens to be my favorite band of all time. So I had to include a stripped down cover song of Led Zeppelin. And we got to record it in the same studio that Led Zeppelin recorded there. Happened to be the 50th anniversary. So 50 years ago, they were in that studio recording the original. So little tribute to my rock and roll side and my favorite band. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. It's truly one of my favorite songs.
Hey, do you know, you can't say the word hope. There's no hope about it. And do you know how humble Brittany is? I believe she's actually had the late, great Jeff Beck play guitar on one of her songs before. So she's heavy connected.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
On this track, Carmen Vandenberg from Bones UK, Jeff Beck, she did the guitar on here, and we had another producer actually playing the Hammond organ, Lyle Roeder. So it took us about an hour before we actually recorded this song to kind of put the pieces together. So it was really cool how everything just kind of came together. And Carmen was absolutely amazing. She's a phenomenal guitarist.
Hey, they're all phenomenal, but they're not quite as good as you, Brittany. Do you know what I mean? So sit back and enjoy Brittany Nicole's cover of Whole Lot of Love. Absolutely, we're in presence of greatness tonight. It's the best lineup for a long time. Back and enjoy One Love.
Hi, I'm Brittany Nicole here at Sunset Sound Recorders in Hollywood, California. And this is my rendition of Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin, which was actually tracked right here.
You need cooling, Baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All them good times, baby, baby, I've been yearning. Way, way down inside, honey, you need I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You've been cooling, baby, I've been drooling. All the good times, baby, I've been misusing. Way, way down inside, I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you every inch of my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Want a whole lot of 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 love. Way down inside, woman, you need want a whole lot of love. 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 My, 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 my. That was a good thing.
That was little outro there. That was absolutely fantastic. And welcome one of my good friends, Jane Johnson. She's come in. She's going to watch the show here. She's over in France. Brittany, that was just spectacular, honestly. Steve Andrews, what was your thoughts here, dude? Well, I load up our next guest, who's Karen from the Deer's Cry.
Sparky, I agree with you. That was spectacular. I was thinking of like amazing. I was thinking fantastic. I was thinking absolutely brilliant. You know, all of this, all positives. It was just an amazing cover of that song, which is a classic Led Zeppelin track. And I've seen the band, you know, I've seen them a couple of times live. And of course, the band, they don't do anything like that. They're like a pretty heavy rocking sound they got. So I really like the fact that this was like a more kind of laid back acoustic. But I'll tell you what, Brittany, your vocals absolutely superb, you know. Your vocals led that song in such a good way. And all the rest of it was just so right. You know, it was just so right. And, you know, when people are doing a cover song, it's very much, you know, making the song your own. And you did that. You know, you had that bluesiness in it, and you had that whole, the power of the song but you did it your own way, and you did it in an acoustic way, which is so different to the original. So I thought absolutely fantastic, amazing, all the other superlatives I came up with, and I give you 10 out of 10 for that. That was brilliant.
Thank you so
Well,
much, Steve.
You're welcome.
all I can say is go and check out our original music then. That's all I can say. Brittany Nicole, love you to bits. Till the next time, dear. Brittany Nicole
Thank
in
you.
India. So from Indiana, we're staying in the States. We're heading over to Tennessee. Karen from the Deer's Cry. Introduce yourself, dear. What's the story behind your song, Princess Dress?
Yes, hi, I'm Karen, and this song I recorded in June of 2020, and that's a few months after the pandemic started, and my friend Joseph Carmichael arranged the guitar on this, and Patrick, Brian, Caitlin, and Will all recorded each in our own homes and sent it to our friend Ren Renfrey to mix, and so this song, I was out in my backyard, and it was during the lockdown, and I was looking out towards the street, and there was this dad and his little girl walking, and she had a bright blue princess dress on. And I kind of saw them off and on throughout the week, and you could tell she was just trying to lift her dad's spirits, and like it was just became the symbol of hope for me. And it just happens to be my dad's birthday today. So I'm going to dedicate this song to him, Paul Thames. So I'm not going to say hope. Enjoy the song.
Hey, happy birthday, Paul. Sit back and enjoy this, everyone. This is the Deer's Cry. Karen's one of the several members in the band, and they're just world class. Sit back and enjoy. Princess Dress by the Deer's Cry. Lovely, ladies and gentlemen. Song 3 of 10.
Shoulders stooped, head in hands, she sees her daddy now. Careworn eyes eclipse the light deep within his soul. So down the hall on she goes, puts on her princess dress, graces the room, makes her daddy smile. They go on a walk today along the quiet road. He puts on his shoes and cap, she her princess dress, bright blue and flowing, with small steps she walks, gentle, ever knowing, love and springtime song. I'll wear my princess dress, though I know not where this ends. This present trouble grieves us so, but I'll wear my princess dress. There's an ancient song carries her along, clad in hope of blue, a light that never dims. Source eternal, springs of joy flow forever on. Guide us down this treacherous path beneath the setting sun. I'll wear my princess dress, though I know not where this ends. This present trouble grieves us so, but I'll wear my princess dress. happens today. Bigger problems, unknown fears, against the odds we fight. Maybe she reminds us we are not alone. We are made of greater stuff than this world has shown. So I'll wear my princess dress, though I know not where this ends. This present trouble grieves us so, but I'll wear my princess dress. Ooh, ooh, I'll wear my princess dress.
Oh, I'm definitely getting the word beautiful in, Tina. I'm saying it first.
Oh,
Absolutely beautiful, honestly. Fantastic. You can't get any better than that. Tina, what was your thoughts there while I load up Caroline's track? Tina?
wow, wow, really. You know, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to this song. It's a song to listen. It is so beautiful. I like the arrangement of the song, the lyrics in the song, and your voice, the voice range that you have. You carry the song from the foundation and you build it up, you bring it with that fantastic voice resonance. This is so beautiful, emotional. It is so impressive. And the way you sing it, it is with passion. You feel that it comes from the bottom of your heart and bringing out to the world. And I love that voice of yours. And you brought the song and the message in it. Wow, this is just a hammer killer song. Beautiful. I love it. And I give you 20 points for this one from Switzerland.
Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me.
It
I
is
really
beautiful, beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful. Yes,
appreciate you so much.
Just-
And
you're
I
welcome.
forgot to mention my cousin Madison did the artwork that was on the video. So
Wow, that's beautiful. Tell him also he gets, no, you get 20, then he gets, let's give him 10, you get 20 points.
Honestly,
thank you
just
so much, Tina. Thank you.
world
You're
class.
welcome. You're
They're
welcome.
fantastic. Just so you all know, for the first time in a long time, every member on this show is already a member of the family. So if you don't know each other, write each other's names down, and tomorrow I'll tag you on the post. Well said, Tina. Karen, well done. That was a great song. Till the next time. So from Tennessee, we're going up north of the border to Alberta, Canada. Predominantly country artist, plays a lot of violin. Caroline Park, introduce yourself, and what's the story behind your song? Look Me in the Eye.
Okay. Well, yeah, my name is Caroline Park. I wish I was part of a band and had a band name, but I live in a remote area, and so I just do my own thing pretty much. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids, ages 6 to 11, and my husband is a beef farmer. And I started songwriting after we had a rural crime break and enter, and I had to like defend myself with a flashlight and like beat the person up, and they had a knife. And so anyhow, that's how got me into songwriting, and I haven't stopped ever since. That was fall of 2019, and I've put out an album every year since then, and predominantly originals, and then I have like a cover song on half of my albums. Like I'll put 1 or 2 cover songs. So anyhow, this song was written after I watched a movie. So most of my tunes, I really like the storytelling that we just listened to. Those are kind of my vibes for sure. But this song was frivolously written after I watched The Highwaymen, and it's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. And for some reason, I felt like inspired to write a song about that. So it's just about that. That's all. I have other songs that are way better to introduce that have more complex backgrounds, but this is literally I just like watched that movie, and this is a hard-hitting song. When I recorded it, I felt like I was at the microphone, and I felt like I was having like this out of body experience, because I usually sing soft and sweet, and this time I was like yelling into the microphone, and I didn't even recognize myself. So um, I don't even know if that comes through, but that's how I felt. Like I sang it through 3 times, and my producer's like, "Well, I think we're good. How are you feeling?" And I was like, "I don't know if I could sing like this forever." So anyhow, it's called Look Me in the Eye, Love, and it just talks about, or it goes through like the emotions that they must have been feeling the last 24 hours before they both perished.
I forgot to mention that, you know, I think that you could actually be a stand-up comedian. You're naturally funny the way you tell story, the way you tell this. You make me laugh every time. And see, the first appearance you actually made me cry with laughing. Caroline Park, you're actually so laid back. You don't mind that I forgot to say the name Love at the end of it. So this is the song Look Me in the Eye, Love, which I forgot to say, by Caroline Park in Canada. So back and enjoy it. This is song 4 of 10. One lovely and gentlemen, short and sweet, 2 minutes 17.
Look me in the eye, love. Tell me you're not scared. Scared of tomorrow coming. Draw me in close, love. Whisper that you'll stay and leave me never. Turn that engine over. It's time for me to go. Gotta keep on running. The steps are getting slower. Hope you match my pace. They're getting closer. That trail is calling. God knows where I've been. Soon the dark is in their eyes, and underneath their skin I'm flying free. Yeah, on the wind. In the eye, love. Tell me you're not scared. Scared of tomorrow coming. Draw me in close, love. Whisper that you'll stay and leave me never. Look me in the eye, love. Look me in the eye, love.
Oh, Shakaraka, old boy, absolutely brilliant, Caroline. I love it. Just great. Fantastic. Steve Andrews, my co-host, what was your thoughts there? Well, I load up our next song, Mr. Russ Stallings, and you think you'd have heard country, but you hear this man then. Steve, what was your thoughts? Well, I load up Russ Stallings.
I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I loved everything. I loved like the lyrics and the pace and the kind of country bluegrass feel to it, and the instrumentation and the video, which worked really well with it, and it was just, it all worked so well. So yeah, it's another song that I give that top marks. It was fantastic.
Well said. Well said. Do you know, the shows are going to be of this standard, and you know, see, from now on, the public can't use my shows anymore. It's strictly for the members. I'm doing Radio World, Promotion Worlds, and these shows are just for the members from now on. So everyone, Caroline Park, till the next time. Love you, dear. Look me in the eye, love. From Alberta to Kentucky, Russ Stallings, introduce yourself. One of the most humble artists as well. He gets Hall of Famer, country music artist, and his music that, again, he doesn't mention. I have to bring it up. Russ Stallings, introduce yourself and the story behind the song, Heartaches and Wine.
Hi, my name is Russ Stallings. I live here in Kentucky. It's where I live is only about an hour, just a little over an hour from Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where I recorded this song. I wrote this song called Heartaches and Wine. And, I wrote this song. I really wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. I kind of went in a different direction as far as, more rock and roll type direction as far as the sound musically, a little bit more rock and roll, but then also the lyrics. There's a lot of pain in the world, a lot of wounds, people, and we as human beings, it's a common human experience that we want to run from our old memories or our pain or wounds, our scars, our feelings of inadequacy, things like that. And we try to stick something in that, whether in this song, it's for the person in this song, it's wine, chasing my old memories with heartaches and wine. And there's a line in the song that says, feeling sorry for myself ain't going to get me anywhere. I know it's best to face the truth, but I don't really care. So, for whatever it is, and it doesn't have to be wine or alcohol. It could be food. It could be work. It could be throwing ourselves into anything to run from whatever it is we're running from, until we do the work and face our inner demons and, heal those wounds and do the work and find peace or whatever, that's what this song is about. It's about what we face as common experience of human beings, facing our trauma, facing our scars and things like that, and dealing with it,
Do you know, Russ, it's a song about a numbing agent. Everyone's in pain and everyone's got a numbing agent one way or another. Do you know, it's like a bottle of wine, yeah, that can take pain away and bring back memories. Do you know, everyone's in pain and everyone uses a numbing agent of some sort, unless you've been very lucky and you've not got any, pain or anything like that. But everyone suffers from some sort of trauma, be it a little bit or a lot of it. Everyone goes through it, So Russ Stallings, absolute legend here. If you don't know Russ, you're going to fall in love with him. Russ Stallings with Heartaches and Wine. Sit back and enjoy this. World-class artist. Good friend of mine, Russ Stallings. Love.
Hot coffee and 2 Tylenol for my pounding head. And I ain't had no sweet dreams sleeping in this lonely bed. Start my day off on my knees begging for some help. I need a reason to keep going, but I have to find it for myself. Bless my heart, I don't know how I go on like I do. My heart, it stopped beating on the day that I lost you. Been going through the motions one day at a time, chasing my old memories with heartaches and wine. Inside me and I can't pour it down the drain. Got a glass that's only half full of emotional pain. Feeling sorry for myself ain't gonna get me anywhere. I know it's best to face the truth, but I don't really care. Bless my heart, it stopped beating on the day that I lost you. Been going through the motion one day at a time, chasing my old memories with heartaches and wine. Bless my heart, I don't know how I go on like I do. My heart, it stopped beating on the day emotions, one day at a time, chasing my old memories with heartaches and wine. Chasing my old memories with heartaches and wine.
Russ Downs, I don't tell no lies, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't just don't get any better than that. Tina, I can't wait to hear what passionate Tina's got to say. Well, I'll load up our next track, who's Russell and Heather Kitchen. So, Tina, what's your thoughts here, darling?
Wow, Russ, this song, you've really proved it that you had to express yourself. It is so expressive. It has a powerful message in it. And I am so happy that you made this song because you came out of your comfort zone and sang this song and you brought it to the level of it. And the way you sing it, your fantastic voice, your unique, the uniqueness of your voice, it's so beautiful. I could feel you. I could hear what you say. It came from the heart and you brought it out to the world. Wow, you've nailed it. And with this song, I hope that the whole world must listen to the lyrics of the song because it sounds like a cry freedom song, liberation, you know, get out of everything that you had inside. So it is out. So that comfort zone made you powerful. I love it. Fantastic.
Thank you.
You've gave Russ the biggest smile anyone's ever gave him. All these people with a radio show station they host, they've not got a patch on you, Tina, or Steve. Steve gives the beautiful reviews as well. But you know something? Steve and Brittany were my co-hosts on the first 10, the country show that we done. And let's do another one of these very soon because, yeah, I mean, every country radio station in the world would play your music, dude. You just have to reach out to them. Do you know what I mean? Or I'll do it for you. You know what I mean? That was Russ Downs, ladies and gentlemen, in Kentucky. That's a halfway part in the show. Russ Downs, till the next time. So, from someone called Russ to someone else called Russ, with an EL in the end of it. Russell and his daughter Heather Kitchen. They're the latest members of the music family here, making their debut in the show. Introduce yourselves and the story behind the song, Strongest Hands.
That's the one. Well, hi, first of all, thank you for the invite and thanks for having us on. Hello from a nearly sunny Sheffield in England. I don't think we're not a million miles away from you, Amy, by the sounds of things, I'm guessing. To be honest, it's new to me. I mean, all these years I've played in covers bands and played for years and years and years on the UK country circuit and the UK blues and rock circuits. And around lockdown time, I decided it was time to I've been writing on and off. It was time to make a concerted effort to put out an album.
I'll have you know, I corralled him into writing the album. He'd got songs for days, and I actually managed to get him to record them. Finally.
Hey, well said. Do you know what, Heather? I was wondering what you would sound like, and you sound like an absolute top G. But hey, you make your dad make more of these albums. Russell, introduce more. And what's the story behind Strongest Hands?
Strongest Hands is it's one of the most personal things that I think I've ever written. I lost my dad 11 years ago now, and right after I lost him, I sat down and wrote the words, and then I parked it because it was just too personal and not something I were ever going to consider. It came to writing the album, and I brought it back out. I took it to Martin, my producer, and he said, "We've got to do this." And then I thought, this is not finished as it is. 10, 11 years ago, when my dad passed away, my children were much smaller. Heather now, of course, is older, and my other daughter, Natalie. And so I thought, right, okay, now is a time that they can articulate their feelings to their granddad, because he was such a patriarch to the whole family and everybody, not just to me. And when I got them to write a third verse for this song, replace what I was going to put there. And when I heard it, I thought, right, okay, there's only one way this can go now. It's got to be a duet. It's got to be stripped back, and it's just got to be me and my daughter. And it's I'm tearing up as I say it now, even this amount of time on. I spent my entire life working around and with my dad. And it just meant everything, you know, right from every school holiday I used to go to work with him. We used to fish together. We used to go together, football games together. everything we did, I did around my dad. And
every part of this song had us in tears. I only got one take at the vocal because I was sobbing. Trying to get all the parts for the video were just
yeah.
You know something? It's so clear how much your dad was your hero, like my dad is, how much you still miss him 10 years later. He'll be looking down, proud as punch of the two of you, you know. Is there anything else you want to say before we play the song?
We're not going to say hope.
We're not going to say hope, but we think
you might cry.
We think the video does injustice. We'll see what we think.
Hey, one of my co-hosts, right, in another show is called Graham Tucker. He's the most emotional man in the world. See, if he witnesses a song like this, he literally breaks down in tears when he's giving his review. So I might set him up to do this another time. We'll bring him on next week just because it's a beautiful moment. But hey, what a wonderful reason to write a song. My dad's still alive, but he's my hero. I dread the day when he goes. And you know something? They'll be so proud. Sit back and enjoy Russell and Heather Kitchen. The strongest hands, gentlemen. Well done.
Crazy days of summer, I was just a kid. Traveled the world in our backyard, back then that's what we did. No matter how it ended up, stumble, fight or fall, he was always there to pick me up with the strongest hands of all. I grew up and got to see real world on my own. Didn't always do things in the way that I'd been shown. Day or night, wrong or right, I knew who I could call. Pick up all the pieces with the strongest hands of all. Strong as any iron ring, safe as any shoe. Forged around the hammer wrench and knives he used to wield. Gentle as a summer breeze when he held my hand so small. How I loved the man who had the strongest hands of all.
So many memories we had and we look back in bright. The joy of love and happiness when he was by our side. Never fear, he's always here whenever we recall. Held us all together with the strongest hands of all.
Strong as any iron ring, safe as any shield. Forged around the hammer wrench and knives he used to wield. Gentle as a summer breeze when he held our hands so small. How I loved the man who had the strongest hands of all. Gathered on that sunny day to say our last goodbyes. Dearest favorite songs were played and tears well in our eyes. Through those tears I realized the man who stood so tall, peaceful, safe and cared for by the strongest hands of all. Strong as any iron, safe as any shield. Forged around the hammer wrench and knives he used to wield. Gentle as a summer breeze, he held our hands so small. How I loved the man who had the strongest hands of all. How I loved the man who had the strongest hands of all.
Yes, wow. Do you know, I've got two things to say. One, I know that Graham will watch this. Graham, stop crying. That's the first thing I'm going to say. The second thing is, sometimes there's some dudes that come on the show and they look like pure and utter rock stars from the moment you see them. Russell, I'm sorry you don't, but Heather, you do. You look like a badass rocket chick, you know, doesn't she? So
That's what
hey,
I am going for.
and your voice matches the look, you know, absolutely brilliant, the two of you. But what does I'm not a professional. Steve Andrews, what was your thoughts when I load up Svetlana in Austria? Steve?
I thought that was such a beautiful, heartfelt tribute song that reaches anybody that's listening, that's watching. It's just so much emotion in it, and so much, and the lyrics are just so good, and everything about it just reaches out with the emotion that's coming from you, and also the performance. Just such an excellent performance, and I really like the contrast of your two voices as well. You know, that worked so well, and both of you are just excellent, really excellent performers. You know, you got it, and that was just a beautiful song, and it certainly reached me, and I'm sure, you know, as Sparky was saying, if Graham was here, it would definitely reach Graham, and I'm sure it reached everybody else. So
Hey,
thank you.
Yeah,
I actually had a tear come at my eye, I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? I did have a little one because I felt it. And do you know, everybody's mummy and daddy dies sometimes. But some people don't know their mummy and daddy. Some people don't like their mummy and daddies. Some people's mummy and daddies are heroes. So it's a different world. And Russell, you can still tell you're in pain talking about this, you know. And Russell, your dad's looking down right now. Proud as punch. And you too, Heather. Do you know what I mean? So until the next time, Russell and Heather Kitchen.
Thank you.
Let's get you on another show next week. So from England, we're heading over to Austria. The surprise in the Euro football team, Austria, eh? How the hell did you become top of a group that's got Netherlands and who else is in it? I don't know if you follow the football, but Austria is almost going to win the actual Small World Cup. But that's the football. Never mind that. The undefined Svetlana, introduce yourself and the story behind your song, In the Silence of His Voice.
So I am originally from Ukraine. I've been living in Austria for about 13 years by now. I studied music here in Graz. They actually have the oldest jazz university of Europe. I studied there, finished, then COVID came, and I learned something else. So now I have a full-time job. Actually joined you after a full work day, so I'm a bit
Hey,
not quite myself. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, and my band, The Undefined, we played, or we play only my original music and some covers of some rather obscure stuff that I like. Yeah, and the song that I brought for the show tonight is called In the Silence of His Voice. And I wrote it after Chris Cornell died. So I think it describes feelings of any person who lost their hero, in the meaning their favorite artist, or like, yeah, whoever we admire from afar.
hey, do you know something? We're all family here, and it was mentioned earlier that everyone needs to unwind after a long, hard days at work. If you've had a glass of wine or you've smoked a little, who cares? We're all family here. Do you know what I mean? Svetlana,
Drink or smoke. You
don't?
found the only alcohol-free Ukrainian.
I was going to say, look, I've actually got a beer here as well. I was going to tell him myself. Don't tell him that. Hey, the Undefined with In the Silence of His Voice. Sit back and enjoy. This is song 7 of 10, so there's only 3 more after this. One love, ladies and gentlemen. What a brilliant show.
I met a man from a distant land long time ago. I met a man, never shook his hand or knocked on his door. I stormed into his world with the rest of the crowd. All the magic, all the imagery, the sacred truth, the ever-present love. The ever-present love. side returned to the bright side, but the dark ones came back to stay. The dark ones took him away. They came for him and took him away. They came for him and took him away. Took him away. The crowd can be dismissed, he won't be singing. I don't believe my ears, I must be dreaming. I'll spend the rest of my life in silence. I'll spend the rest of my life in silence. In the silence of his voice. In the silence of his voice. He gave me so much, my beloved distant friend. The dark ones made sure I will never see him again. He won't be singing, embrace it, embrace the fact. Orphaned, orphaned believer without a God. Believer without a The crowd can be dismissed, he won't be singing. I don't believe my ears, I must be dreaming. I'll spend the rest of my life in silence. I'll spend the rest of my life in silence. In the silence of his voice. In the silence of his voice.
Wow. Do you know that? Very, very, very powerful. And we'll just take a minute to pray that the Ukraine stops soon. You know, stop killing everyone, both sides. We're all the human beings. Nobody wants any of this shit. Stop government. Stop causing wars. Heal Ukraine. Tina Libya, what's your thoughts here? Well, I'll load up your track because you're next. We've got Tina, then Steve, then Zico. The last three songs of the evening. So, Tina, what was your thoughts here, my dear?
Yes, Svetlana, this is a beautiful song. I love your voice, and the sound is absolutely captivating. You sing the song so beautiful, and I think even your guitarist must have took some lessons from Santana, I think. That guitar in that song.
From someone better than Santana, if I may say.
The arrangement of the song is just mesmerizing. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. And I love the way you sing. You are really relaxed in that song. You deliver the message. You have that voice control, and you really keep it to those pitch of the voice. And when you change it to your head voice, wow, then I think, wow, it's like, you got it, girl. Just carry on like that. It is fantastic. I give you 10 times. I don't know how many points, but you got it. Girl.
Absolutely. I have a
Yeah.
challenge for you. You say that your friend is better than Santana. Why don't you cover Maria Maria? Let's have a vote. Who thinks they should cover Maria Maria next? And put them to his test. Come on, hands up. Oh, there's only two. Steve.
Yes,
Steve.
must do it.
Hey, right.
Next
Cover
time,
Maria Maria
Maria
and
Maria.
bring him on the show, right? And hey, absolutely brilliant. That was Svetlana
That was
Forever
fun.
from Austria. Until the next time, thank you. The Undefined. So from Austria, heading over to a neighbour of Austria, Switzerland, that, you know, one of my favourite human beings. You all know Tina, but isn't she unforgettable? Do you know? Tina Libya, tell us about your story called Restrictions.
Okay. So now the song that you're gonna listen, this song I wrote during the pandemic time. So the times were bad. I mean, it was too crazy around the world. The world was being manipulated, and the world was really brainwashed. And I looked around the world and I said, no, this cannot be. And I looked and something told me, I have to voice myself and tell the world and spread it out with courage, because what I sing is reality. I sing from the inside and put it outside to the world to hear the message and for the world to hear, so the world shouldn't sleep. My song, this one, Restrictions, I was looking how the world was going apart. People were dying like flies, and I was looking if I could really have my I don't know what I could have that time, just to tell the world, please stop it. Don't be fooled by anyone. Just be yourself. Stand for yourself. Stand for your rights, because your life and everything is your birthright. That is why this song is called Restrictions, and the message is in the song. Just listen, lay back, and get it. And just think about it, what I sing. Enjoy it.
Without further ado, sit back and enjoy a very special lady, Tina Libya, with the song Restrictions. One love.
Ilizwe lonke lixakekile ngoba kukhona abaxokayo badlala ngathi bayasigezela bacinga njalo ukuthi sizibhanqa. Hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom. Poisons the world for your own good. The world is falling apart. Too much pollution in the air, masking and sickening the world. How helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom. Social distancing everywhere, restrictions wherever you go, all generation dying alone, a total crime to humanity. How helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom. Soze sigqibe ukuthetha, soze sigqibe sijonga phambili, soze sigqibe ukuthetha, soze sigqibe uThixo unathi. Hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom zingqisha, hawuhelelele athi hom hom. We're not blind to see the rich are getting more richer and the poor are getting more poor, all because of your greed and control. How helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele achi hom hom zingqisha, how helelele
ting sha.
Yeehaw. Right, first things first, I had at least 3 languages in that. I had 2 African dialects and English. While you answer, I want you to tell me how many languages you actually speak. And Steve, we'll give you a review after that. Well, I'll load up Steve's track. And Steve, I'm going to change it to Harvest Home. I don't want to play King Arthur's until you get him on the show. It's kind of pointless. And yeah, Harvest Home, everybody's going to love it. So you can answer while Steve's questioning you. Steve, what was your thoughts there? And the lovely Tina.
All right, Sparky, and Tina, I thought that your song was absolutely brilliant in every way. I love the percussion, the beat,
Thank you.
the vocals, the message, the lyrics, the just everything in it. Yeah, and so much like energy coming over, an important message in the what you were
Thank
saying, and all of it. It just all worked so very, very well. So
Thank you so much, Steve.
really
Thank you so much.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whew, just made it back. That's a bit longer
Yeah.
changing a song than just putting on the next song. But there we go. I'm ready. Tina Labia, how many languages do you speak?
I speak 7 languages.
Is
now,
that it?
Yes, now with German is the 8th language. And I speak a bit of Italian. And now I'm trying to get some French. So from South Africa, I speak 7 languages. And now I speak perfect Swiss German and High German. They're different. Swiss German is different and German is different. So I speak fluent, both of them.
You also speak English. Don't forget that one. You know, you speak 8.
English too, yeah.
Hey,
And Afrikaans,
very intelligent.
I mean, I speak so many languages, you know, but, you know, that's
absolutely.
part of it because it's, so I am multilingual. So nobody can gossip about me because I understand anything.
Honestly, you're not just a pretty face. You're very, very intelligent as well. And you know, Caroline had to go. She didn't want to go. She had to go there. She's got someone, big farmers pulled up. So that was Tina Labia. Till the next time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So we've got Steve Andrews and then a lovely surprise from my very unique friend Zico over in Hong Kong. So Steve Andrews, introduce yourself quickly, brother. And I have to say quickly, because sometimes he takes 15 minutes introducing himself. He's done so much. If you don't know him, Google, go into YouTube. Britain's Got Talent, Steve Andrews. That's how you'll get to like Steve more than anything else. Steve Andrews, what's the story behind your song Harvest Home? And I'm going to play the live version from a couple of days ago that Mark Story said melted his heart. So, Steve.
Sparky, I could talk for a very long time about this song. I am going to do something. This is going to take a second. I'm just going to go across the room to pick something up.
That's okay. Oh, look at this.
Because this is where Harvest Home started. And
from a book?
Because people want to know this stuff. There it is, poetry. If you can see that. And that is Harvest Home. It's where it started. It started in this alternative pagan goth magazine, Circle Spin, back in the 90s. Somebody said to me, Steve, this is a great poem. Maybe you could put a tune behind it, turn it into a song. And I did. And what you're going to hear now.
By the way, I'm playing the original. I'm not doing the 2-minute live version. I'm doing the original because everyone needs to really hear it. Then they can hear
Sparky, you just said this is the original. This has got no studio effects, no other instruments on it. It's just got me singing the song with an acoustic guitar. That's it. So, and I played it in the open mic Lisbon on summer solstice, and the reason being that it was summer solstice and it mentions summer solstice in the lyrics because it is following the seasonal calendar. And I'm a druid, which is why I got this on, and I'm a bard, and it's a bardic, druidic, pagan, seasonal song. And I think that's probably enough about it. Anyway, you've seen where it started. You've seen the magazine where it was first printed. And Sparky.
No, not take it away. Yeah, I'm sorry for putting you under so much pressure. Do you know the man's from Wales, right? And he's literally street famous. If he walks down the street in Wales, people annoy him so much you had to move away to Portugal to get some peace. Do you know what I mean? No, Steve Andrews is an absolute legend. He's a world-class author. He does so much special things. He goes to like meetings to try and change the problems in the environmental world. He's an environmental activist. And see, I'm going to make sure all these missions live on for the next 20, 30, 40 years, you know. Steve Andrews, sit back, enjoy. This is Harvest Home from the legend Steve Andrews. Love you, brother. Till the next time. He says I love you too, by the way, which I'm a wee. One of these days, you better say it back, bro, just so you know. Sit back, enjoy this beautiful song. Mind-blowing.
Many roads I have traveled, many hard times I have known, carrying the weight of the world and feeling so alone. I don't know what it is about you. Maybe I know you from another life that's flown. Whatever it is, don't wanna lose you. Don't leave me here to weep and moan. Bring my harvest home. 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 Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Be my one true love. Now you see who I am as you gaze into my eyes, and I see who you are, and I'll never tell you lies. Bring my harvest home. 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 the warmth of summer sunshine. Bring my harvest home. From the time of summer solstice, bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest, bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest, bring my harvest home. 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 Bring my harvest home.
Wow.
The one, the only, the beautiful, the handsome, the green bearded, Bard of Eli, Captain Greenbeard, Steve Andrews. Loved it. Just very special. Is that the one that Mark Story made the video for you?
Yeah,
To surprise
Sparky,
you?
yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for the comments that I've just been reading, and that confused me because I thought we were having the one from the open mic Lisbon, and then that one came on. So what I said earlier was rubbish. That wasn't just me with a guitar. That was a studio production, and my producer was Jace Lewis. So shout out for Jace Lewis. And Mark Story, Captain Redbeard, made that video. So shout out for Mark as well.
Wow.
You like Russ and like Brittany and the other people who, do you know, Chase Lewis is a #1 hit as a producer. And he just says Chase Lewis, people say, who's that? You say Chase Lewis, who has had a global #1 hit. See if you just add that wee bit in, Steve. Do you know, people go, oh, who? You know, but yeah, he's got a lot of good people behind him. Steve Andrews, love you to bits. And I didn't want them to hear the 2-minute live version. They had to hear the long, original version. But the live one's very, very special. So from Portugal,
Wow.
Hong Kong, for the one, the only, Zico.
Hi.
Who are HD? Hertz, they call it Hertz. Hertz Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hertz. Yeah.
Introduce yourself. And the song Multiverse #4, which is Kung Fu Boy. Can you tell me the name? Kung Fu Boy meets
So the song name is so long. Oh, the song name called, I speak it slowly, When Kung Fu Boy Hangs Out with Vampire Girl.
Oh, that's it.
This song is too long. It's okay. I'm Zico, by the way. Hi, everyone. So I'm Zico from Hong Kong, and I'm a vocal songwriter in my band called Hertz. So the meaning of the name is give everyone's different sound, different frequency, then brings different feelings. So, and also my band just made the debut album last year. It's called Multiverse of Life. There are 12 songs. Then concepts is like a multiverse. It happens in different multiverse. So today I bring this song is happen in the funny way, multiverse maybe. The story is the Kung Fu Boy travel foreign peoples to try to seeking for a heart of a dragon, like an adventure story. But somehow he met a vampire girl and joined her party together on the airplane. It sounds like ridiculous. So I'm living in Hong Kong. The place is the East-West culture. So there's a lot of foreign girls here. So this kind of imaginations make me to make this song. So hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, Zico, do you know, before the song plays, I think that you should put all of your songs into like mini short novels, short books, like write books, because you've got such a great imagination. Just sit back and enjoy. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
He's managed to get the name HZ worldwide. If you put in HZ, you find Hertz from Zico. And that's well done to that, isn't it? Sit back and enjoy. First song of the evening. Absolutely love it. What a great evening. One last.
It's a Saturday night to get fever. Maybe there's one night to be crazy. You're gonna buy me lean on my shoulder. Don't you accept it forever. This is not a dream, it's such a hard thing. Electrify my view, but I'm still the fruit. Tonight we go to the river. We can take the comfort together. Put your hand grip on my shoulder. Let's go ahead, dancing the rain. Show me your favorite populations. Fly up the mountain together. Let's get you out into your balance. Spreading your wings and dancing the rain.
Hey girl, down the musical. Lady, you've been on the fashion show. I'm wearing black with overcoat. You're wearing coats with stuff to do. Running to the Diverse Show. Yeah, crazy dreams wherever I go. Dragon that wants to stay to the theory to be the hero.
Tonight we go to the river. We can take the comfort together. Put your hand grip on my shoulder. Let's go ahead, dancing the rain. Show me your favorite populations. Fly up the mountain together. Let's get you out into your balance. Spreading your wings, dancing the rain. Tonight we go to the river. We can take the comfort together. Put your hand grip on my shoulder. Please go ahead, dancing the rain. Show me your different populations. Flying up the mountains together. Let's get you out into your body. Spreading the wind, dancing the rain.
Hey, that was Hong Kong. Do you know? It sounds like an early version, like an early recording of it. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all. It's like maybe they when they started writing it.
I'll copy it.
5 years before they actually release it, when you're just thinking about, you've got something there, dude. Top Tap Promotions Asia. Hey, you're gonna see this. That's my Tina. Could you say something, because I just realised I never even let you speak to Steve. So would you like to say something to Zico and then Steve for his song? And that's the show finished. So Tina, what was your thoughts here?
Well, Zico, this song is very, very entertaining. It is so flexible. It's so catchy. It is so funny. It is so really impressive. You know, when you listen to the song, the lyrics of the song, they are so witty. I love the message in the song. I can imagine, you know, going out with a vampire woman. My God, it must be very crazy. And the song itself, the whole structure of the song, the arrangement, it is so powerful and it's so flexible. There is everything in that song, you know, a mixture of all the genre in it, you know. It is beautiful. And the way you sang it, as Sparky said, you know, I even thought of, what is this guy? I thought of Prince in the middle, you know. I thought, wow, Prince is alive again. Oh, no, that's not Prince. That's you. Wow, it sounds so beautiful. And I love it. And the style of it, it is very interesting. It's dynamic. You know, it's living. It is entertaining and storytelling. Very interesting. You made it and you nailed it. That was fantastic. Yes.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I'm going to jump in. Predominantly, he does heavy metal music. Usually 9 songs out of 10 heavy metal music, but he likes to go into different genres. And Tina, am I wrong? Did you get to say something about Steve's song? Because I don't think he got a review. What was your thoughts on Harvest Home from Steve? Or am I drunk?
Oh, yeah. That song.
I think I missed it.
I mean, the song that Steve sang, it was so catchy. It has a very, very special expression in it. And I love the message of the song and the video itself. Wow, when I saw those butterflies, I got butterflies all over my body, you know, just by looking. And I think the song itself was so creative. And the creativity in your voice, Steve, it was beautiful. You know, you sing it, in a way that, you know, I was asking myself, wow, I didn't know that you can even sing baritone. Wow, you nailed it, Steve. Really, you sang it. It is so beautiful. I give you my compliments, my compliments. It was beautiful, bombastic, bombastic.
Thank you,
Yes.
Tina. And at the same time, Zico.
Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you.
So sorry for taking up half of your slot, Zico, but I did forget to ask for a review for Steve because I was so excited to talk to him myself. So hasn't this been a wonderful show? If you don't know each other, look out for the post that I'll tag you all in tomorrow. Follow each other, support each other. And I like to end, you know, the show with the world peace sign, but we'll start Facebook first. So goodbye, Facebook. We don't care about you, you know. Goodbye, Facebook. That's just Facebook. Goodbye, Facebook. Now, the main recording, we want world peace, especially in the Ukraine. Let's go, and gentlemen. One love. Amy, not stopping to Amy, does it? Get peace signs in the air, Amy. Yeah.